Right, hi guys, quick update on what's going on. This whole thing is dead. All it's doing is plummeting white smoke, small tick over. It's been going on for 2 weeks. I cannot find the fault. I suspect the fuel pump has died on it. This old bag of nails is going nowhere fast. So I've got it booked into a garage. A lot of people have come back to me and told me this particular garage, which I'm not naming at the moment because they probably don't want me to, that I haven't had their permission to name them. It's going in on Wednesday morning, and hopefully he'll put his reader on and come back with a definitive fault problem, and will be able to give me a price on how much to repair. A loan has been secured, so we can proceed forward providing it's under a certain amount of money. Once this comes back as a running vehicle, I want to get on and get the roof rack made. I want the light bars fitted, which I've purchased. I've got new blue halogen bulbs to go in the light, so I'm going to switch that light out though. I ended up locking the car and the key don't fit the lock, and I'd already pulled the battery and put the bonnet down, so I had to smash the grill out. So we've got another grill to make, we've got a bumper to make as well. That will be going on very shortly, but it has to come back as a working vehicle. The other thing we're planning to do, once I've got my vehicle done, is this here lorry. I'm taking out a few key features that I want to keep, and then I'll be putting this on eBay because I need it gone. I need the space. So I'll be taking the awning off, the night heater, the 12-volt inverter for 240, but taking that out, cooker hob, sink, that'll be coming out, and any other things that might be useful to me. I don't really want the solar panels, so they'll probably stay on, and I will try and sell it. If it fails to sell, then something else will have to happen to it, and I will not go into that information at the moment. Once I've got those items out, I want to start thinking about building a drop-off motorhome pod on the back, and I've already got it all figured out. So what I plan to do is make up a metal frame that can slide inside here, out of box steel. So it'll be a box steel frame in there, it'll come up with box, and I'll have an overlap there, but it'll be an angle iron overlap and an angle iron overlap all the way around this. Once I've done that, I'll then clad it in aluminium and pad it all out, and then put plywood on the inside. Once I've got that part of it built, we're going to build a wooden structure going up, wood on the outside, wood on the inside, epoxied out, and then we're going to do a roof that can lift up, concertina type thing, and that roof will extend right over the top of the cab. The roof itself that goes up there, flat packed, will only be the thickness of a mattress plus the wood to support it. So there'll probably be a piece of aluminium about that big, and the structure will be bolted to that, and that will be bolted down to the wood, and then there'll be sides that flip in and over with another piece of roof that will come down with another piece of chunky alley across to squash it down with an overlap. And then what you do is you physically push it up with some hydraulic rams, flip the sides up, lock them in place, and you've got yourself a double bed space. I plan to have an overhang at the back as well because of the tailgate, which will come to here, but I am thinking about removing the tow hitch block and putting a receiver on, so as I can put a tow hitch and tow something small on the back. The cooker will probably go here, the sink top will probably go here, there'll be a little tuck away toilet in there, nothing special, and there'll be a sofa like unit over there, and then cupboards over here. We'll put windows in on one side only, and there'll be loads of windows on the roof. That is what I have planned for this. This truckman top, for those of you who don't know, that does remove. I will be epoxying all the wood if I can afford to, or fiberglass, and if I do fiberglass and not epoxy, I'll probably end up bed lining that, getting it as rugged as possible. Another thing I want to do is fit some side cupboards in on the bodywork, very similar to the camper version pickup truck that used to be produced in the 70s in the States, as I think that would be very useful to my build. We're keeping the plastic liner in, so there will be a little bit of a room here for a cupboard. The overhang on the back though is going to be out here somewhere widthwise. We're going quite wide with it, at least half a foot that way and half a foot that way, because when I am reversing to pick it up, I want the sides to clear the wheel arches. And look at those clumsy ass wheel arches that we have here. They're not very good at all, and I can't really get rid of them. There's not a way of doing it. I want to jack this thing up as well, but yeah, that's what we plan to do. And what I'd also like to do, but not necessarily will do it, is the rams that go in are going to be electric, and I want to embed them into the actual structure itself so they're hidden, and then we can press a button and all of them will go up at the same time, and this thing will lift and drop. Unfortunately, this does mean that I need some key parts out of here for the build. So I'm taking my sink top, my washbacks that I built because I love those, my cooker hob, my sink. I want the inverter, I want the night heater. I'm even debating about pulling all of the electrics off there. I need a smaller version of one of them, not necessarily that one. I have a smaller one. I don't want any of the cupboards or lockers. I don't need them because I'm only putting a couple of cupboards in, and I don't even need that. So once I've taken what I need, this thing will be going up for sale. Obviously I'll be cleaning it up. I've been using it as a storage dump because I'm running out of room. Oh, and I want that light up there, and there's another light there which came out of prison. I would like that hatch as well, but that'll leave a big hole in the roof. So this thing is going to be going up for sale soon, and I really don't care what it makes. Got electric windows in the back, but the sliding mechanisms need realigning, so you can do that from the other side. You need the panel at the back needs removing anyway, and an aluminium sheet needs putting in because it's a bit untidy, and you can access that from that side, shunt that over, and they should lift up and down. They're 24 volt. There's a toilet room here. If you can find the videos, I've still got them, you'll see that. These slide outs are terrible. They squeal a little bit. They need hydraulics, but not a push button hydraulic system. It needs levers, that way you can control the speed, and then they will work perfectly. And that one is already done and sealed. It just needs the hydraulic ram put in. That one I stripped it all out, but the seats for that are buried there, and a table is amongst that lot somewhere as well. Got a fridge there that will be staying, that fits in there, but you will need to get yourself some hobs and a new tap, and I'll be taking the water pump out of here as well. I don't want a lot for this. It is a running vehicle. Last time I turned that key, there's no reason why it shouldn't run again. Sliding concertina doors that go right the way across the back of here. Blinds, I've got several blinds lying around I think. And apart from the fact that it needs a good scrub on the outside, there's not really much wrong with it. It's got BMW sport seats in the front. Yeah, kind of want this gone. So if you're interested, and you're probably not, but if you are, give us a shout in the comments that you've left an email. Send me an email and we'll talk. A very, very solid entrance door as well, which came out of a radio transmission lorry trailer. People keep saying that's an old freezer door. It isn't. It came out of a transmission, BBC Broadcasting transmission lorry. I just added the fiberglass because I didn't want. I put that on because I didn't want people breaking in. You've got a deadlock there. If you can get a key made up, you'll have a lock for that as well. But don't rate the strength on that. There's also a generator in this thing as well, which I'll be leaving behind if I sell it, which is on this side. So you've got your lockers for your fuel there. I just haven't had a chance to put a fuel cap unit in. You've got your generator under there on a big sliding tray, gas bottle, wastewater. Might want to rethink that. And if I take the electrics out, you're gonna have to sit there and rewire it, which wouldn't be a bad idea anyway. Knowing how people wire up lorries, I'm probably no different from, there's no exceptions on my ability to wire, so I would recommend a complete rewire in this thing. So there are my plans for the future. That there truck is going to a garage to be fixed, and that there lorry is up for sale. If anybody wants it, give me a shout. Thank you for viewing. Catch you later. There is a video that I've been doing for the last 2 weeks actually regarding this damn thing. So I'll Wednesday, when I've been to the garage and he's given me his opinion on what's wrong with it and a price to fix, I will add that to the end of the video and I will post that up Thursday for all to see. So I'll see you then.